I'm just so excited because she's here. She has a brand new podcast called Are You a Charlotte? So without further ado, please welcome the great Kristin Davis. I mean, you just look so beautiful.
Thank you, Wait, Drew, you look beautiful as well.
I was listening to Are You a Charlotte?
Yeah,
of course.
Thank you, babe.
And I'm loving it.
Thank you.
And specifically the episode with Benito Skinner, who is just the greatest.
A dream.
He's the best. He's been coming here for years. He got famous on the internet for being a character called Benny Drama. And now he has a brand new show also, which is so good and so
picked up for a second season.
It did.
Me too. He's a dream.
That show is so good.
So good.
So I was listening to your guys' episode, and it just brought me to the epicenter of what one of the lessons I think you taught me, which was to choose well in your partner.
Yeah.
And
that's a big one.
I think it has so much to do with who we end up with and what our happiness levels are.
Yeah.
You don't always know. You go in with great intentions.
Of course.
But Charlotte really seems to figure out, like...
I mean, she goes through a lot to get there, which I think is part of what's wonderful about all of our characters is that we were not finished, we were not complete, we were not perfect, right? So there's been a lot of kind of conversation about the Sex and the City and the Carrie of it all, and is she a narcissist or whatever, which I think is insane, right? She's a flawed, beautiful character, as is Charlotte. And Charlotte has an idea of what she wants, and she goes after that idea. She's very persistent. She gets what it looks like, but not the insides. That's the first marriage to Trey. And then because she's such a committed character, right? She's so committed to her growth and her development. She then meets her divorce lawyer is Harry, who looks nothing like what she thought she wanted, but inside is what she wants and needs.
I also, and I think I've talked to you about this before, but I will never forget the moment in the show when you have that moment with Harry and you just push too far. And I'm like, I've pushed too far many times in my life.
Me too, babe.
And I never saw our real lives reflected, of course, with heightened elevation and fashion and sensational.
Comedy.
Yes.
Right.
But it just, growing up as a female, I did not know what I would do without this foursome, this league of women who were figuring things out along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. People are flawed. God forbid.
I know, right?
How dare you?
I know.
I behaved much like pretty much every character in the show.
I know, which we love about you.
Like what
you have gone through so much publicly, and I love that about you, and that you're still here and you're still like on that road and figuring it out, and it's so inspiring.
It's like, did you ever have moments in your life where you are more of a Samantha or a Miranda rather than a Charlotte? Or
I'm not really them.
I've been a Samantha.
I know, baby. I know. I've been watching it all.
But I really think where I ended up was a Charlotte wanting to create a home.
Yes.
Choose well.
Yes.
A romantic.
Yes, I mean, you are a romantic.
But romantics have to make good choices.
Absolutely, and I think there's a practical side to Charlotte, which I aspire to. I don't really personally have the practical side so much figured out, And I'm in some ways a Carrie in terms of like trying to figure it out, and that's what I do on the podcast. Like we're trying to look at all of the themes and all of the development and kind of understand it and what's still true and what's not true. A lot of what you do on your show also,
Well, as all the decades of the show, like you guys have evolved, we've evolved. Why did you want to go back and examine Charlotte's journey?
I think, I'm really examining the whole show, right? Like I definitely examine my own part, and I have so many memories, of course, and I share those. It was interesting to be able to look back at Sex and the City. I had never rewatched the show.
What? I've seen every episode 15 times.
You're adorable. For me, I was worried that I would live in the past if I was doing that. Do you know? So I saw it right when we made it. Like they would send us a rough cut. Remember on the VHS tapes? You used to get things on the VHS tapes.
Oh, yeah.
We would get our VHS rough cut and we would watch it right away. But then I never watched it on HBO or later when it was on E or whatever, all the different incarnations. I would never see it because I just felt like that's going to pull me back and I want to be here now.
But now doing the podcast, you're enjoying looking back.
I am loving it because first of all, it's so good.
Okay, did you watch And Just Like That as it was going along?
Yes, not all of it though. I haven't finished because I am in some level of denial.
Okay, actor to actor.
Yes.
And I've never said that sentence in my life, by the way. Actor
Yes,
to
yes, I
actor.
can't wait. Yes,
Person
yes.
who embodies, I was doing this show, it has nothing to do with this, but it was called Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, yes,
And
with Tim Oliphant.
You know, Tim Oliphant was in Sex and the
Yes,
City.
that's his first job.
Oh my God, he was so good in that show,
So
too.
good, so
he's
good.
in Sex and the City, so he's our degree of separation. We didn't know the show was ending when we were filming the season.
It's hard.
And so I, too, haven't been able to go back and look at it because it felt quite jarring.
Right.
And like, is this how we would have ended it if
Right.
we knew we were ending it?
Right.
And
you don't have closure because you didn't know.
And women love closure.
We do.
Do men care about closure to the level of women? Because we got to have it.
Okay. Some of them are like yes, some of them are like not so much.
Is there any man in here who values closure? Sir?
Okay.
Can I ask you really quickly what your idea of closure is and why you need it?
I think just knowing when something's ending. I think it's just not knowing that. It's hard. It's just hard to move on after, you know?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, by the way. What's your name?
James.
James.
Yes.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
And it's a great tee-up because I've watched every episode, obviously, until the end. And the announcement came out that it was ending. And then I was like, knowing the behind the scenes of it all, I was like, oh, I bet they didn't know. And is that true?
Definitely true. You never really know when you're on a show, even us. I think that everyone thinks that we're like this huge, IP and we'll go on forever and we get whatever we want. It's never like that, right? As you know, in our business, everything's always a challenge. And we are a female-led, franchise that always has to ask for everything that we get, So we never, our commitment that we had made was a 3-year commitment to each other. So we knew that part, but I just assumed that we were going to keep going. That's how I am. You know what I mean?
I think we all would like that. And it's weird because it is a franchise. There have been decades of the series, 2 movies, and now like
a rebirth.
A rebirth of the show. I haven't really known life without it. There have been breaks.
Right.
Because as we change, they change, the life changed, the world's changing.
Absolutely.
And you guys always took that on.
We did take that on, for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not everyone wanted us to take that on. But that is who we are. We take it on.
I really realized over the last few years is when I meet people, it's not about me, it's about them. Because there has been so many decades of this longevity, and I often tend to sum it up by saying, we grew up together.
Right.
That's how I feel about you.
I agree.
We grew up together. You literally showed everyone how to grow up.
Oh.
True, it's so meaningful.
It's not me, though. It's the writing. It's the whole creation.
But it's the person who embodies it. A character is on a page, and they hopefully are well written.
Right.
But it is the person who embodies it.
Thank you, babe. I need to tell you that I have brought you a gift. So I wanted to bring you something this is from the original show. I wore this. It reminded me of you. It's a cherry necklace. Do you remember when we all were wearing the necklaces?
Every single one. Are you kidding me?
So this, I love it, and I love it for you because it's fun and it's cute, but it's also kind of sexy. This was like one of my cooler Charlotte necklaces. We love you. I wanted you to have a piece of the original.
A piece of the original. I have the board game Sex in the City. I played with people because I was like, I have so much knowledge of this. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. You just had a milestone birthday.
I did. I turned 60 years. Thank you. I try to practice saying it because I am so thrown off and it's like a strange concept, you know?
If this is what 60 looks like, it's just nuts.
Thanks, babe. I mean, you just turned 50. You look incredible. You've never looked better.
Really?
Yes.
I do think we get better.
I think so too.
I can't believe how much fear people have put into the aging process.
So true.
You only get better. I would never want to go back for anything.
No, me neither.
I'm scared of it.
Yes.
I didn't know as much.
I agree. I think you settle, you're more grounded. Also, so many questions have been answered, you know, like when you're young. I mean, you were successful really young, obviously. But like when you're young, you're like, will it work out? Will I be successful? All the different things are just like stressing you. And then at a certain point, you're like, yes, it's all worked out. My life is fantastic. I'm going to live it. I'm going to choose what I want to do and do it.
It's true. There's so much fear.
Right.
Like, I have been riddled with fear my whole life. And you never know what people are going through because I feel like I would project strength and silliness and joy. Inside, I was like, I am dying of fear. How ironic.
You never know what's going on with people, you know?
Yes, you never know what's going on with people.
And I would not go back to my 20s especially.
For anything. I was such a moron. But I really had a good time.
You had a great time. I mean, I don't know how old you were when you danced on Letterman's desk, but that was fantastic, okay?
That was 30 years ago this year. I was 20.
Wow, incredible.
30 years ago this year. Good
Look,
times, man.
You did bring us joy.
What was one of the wildest things you did in your youth?
Well, you know... I got sober really early, right? So I didn't do as many crazy things, thank goodness, once that happened, thank goodness.
We all had stuff to go through.
We did, and I definitely dated some like, I don't know how to put it. I don't want to be mean, but you know, some questionable people.
I was like, oh my God, you're dysfunctional and full of drama. Let's get it on. Wait, you're single. Are you single?
I am. I'm single.
Too.
I know. You're much braver than me, Drew. Let's just be
What are you
upfront.
Talking about?
I mean,
I've been single for 8 years.
I know, but you're like dating and things.
I'll try dating here and there.
I mean...
did Sarah Jessica Parker try to get you on a dating
app? She did. And I said no.
And may I ask why no?
Because I feel a couple things. Number one, I don't want to miss bedtime for my kids.
Yeah.
Okay? That's a situation.
I'm in the same place.
Right.
I have children of a certain age where my priority and my time doesn't really permit.
Right. Like thinking of sitting with a stranger, trying to talk to them when I'm missing bedtime, it's hard.
I'm telling you, you're the first person that said it like that, and I've been trying to say that for the last 8 years.
I mean, it's a real thing.
It really is. Maybe at some point,
exactly,
our doors will open.
Right, it'll shift a little bit. I'm expecting it. I'm hoping that the energy will shift, but it's hard right now. Someone else said to me, well, you should go have coffee with them in the morning. And I thought, you know, after school drop-off, maybe, I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, but Sarah Jessica happily married, obviously, so she was like, oh yeah, I'm setting you up a profile on Raya. I was like, do not. I will hurt you, woman.
I met a few nice guys on Raya.
You did?
Yes, I went on a few dates.
Brave.
But I will say, I think on most dating apps, there is more sort of chit-chat without follow-through than actually meeting human to human.
I've heard this.
That was
and I have no need for chit-chat.
I was like,
yeah. What's that going to do?
No, but I did meet some nice people out there, and it made me feel better and more hopeful for other people.
Well, that's
but
good.
Man, I think there needs to be a dating app that's like no chit-chat, total follow-through. I think it's called Sitch, everybody. It just launched.
No
Try
way.
that one. Yeah, they guarantee dates.
What?
There's actually follow-through.
I don't know if I want to guarantee it. See, all of it scares me.
I know, by the way,
where I'm at.
It's so true. I don't know if I want to guarantee either.
Like, what does that mean? I don't know.
I don't know, but I think this gives me hope in the sense that, like, maybe in a few years, like, we can talk about trying to go back out there and maybe that has more time and ability to have that focus.
Absolutely. And I also think that you know, if you shift your thinking of like meeting people in the real world.
That's all I want to do. I did have a guy ask me out at a restaurant the other day.
Incredible.
I was like, who are you and why are there not more men like you out there?
100%.
He was very handsome and lovely.
And did you say yes?
I did. I went on a date with him.
No way. Oh my God,
did.
Drew. Amazing.
And then it was a nice date. And then I went off for the summer and said, I'm so sorry. I don't think I have the bandwidth for this right now. But
that's great.
Thank you for instilling all the hope that a human could ever want, which is that a man in the wild will actually talk to you face to face.
Absolutely. How wonderful. Yes, men. Yes. Yes. In the wild.
So,
I love it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're in this age. We're in this just incredible time in our lives. What advice do you have for navigating this? Like, we've talked about the dating, the romance, like, you know, kids. I'm really big into health right now.
Me too.
I got my whole body scanned. I'm now.
Me too.
It's like, it's amazing. It's exciting when you're willing to face it.
Yeah.
You're like, tell me everything, good and bad. I want to know.
Yeah,
I'm ready to lean in.
Exactly.
And stop putting it off. Thank you for doing your podcast. Are You a Charlotte?
Thank you. You should come on.
I would love to. I have so much to say. Again, I have better trivia and knowledge.
She really does.
You test me. I swear to God, I will take you down. I went to the College of Sex in the City. And I graduated with honors.
You did.
And now,
yay!
I have a piece of history
I love it.
that I can wear close to my heart, which is exactly where I hold you in my heart, and thanking you for getting to live alongside of you and your besties all these years.
We love you so much.